Good morning. At least it's morning here. Welcome to Random Terry. That's me. So hi, my name is Terry. If you're new here, I hope you subscribe if you like this kind of thing. It's free. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. And I have a Dollar Tree haul for everybody today. And those who have already subscribed, thank you so much for being here. And seemingly liking me, I don't know. So it's a Dollar Tree haul because I managed to get out to Dollar Tree and go through the store a little bit the other day when I was in town. I use the shopping cart as my walker. It works. But then my arms get tired and hands go numb. So, but it's a big story there. But let's get to it. I am going to start with food items. I have these food items. We'll start in this spot. So I happened to find mangoes, diced mangoes, and there's 3 to a cup, similar to the pineapple bits that I got last Dollar Tree haul, which are still in my cabinet and I haven't used them. So this, I'm not sure. I could probably use this in like a mango shake too. I remember when I lived in Florida, my mom, parents, whatever, we had a mango tree, an avocado tree, a grapefruit tree, and a sea grape tree. Who's ever heard of that? I haven't heard of that since I left Florida. So I remember my mom making jelly out of it, or jam out of it, preserves out of the sea grapes, and they had a specific flavor, and I'm thinking every time I mention it, I can almost taste it, because most days for lunch, I would like to say every day for lunch, she gave me a peanut butter and sea grape jelly sandwich, or sea grape jam sandwich, and it kind of got a little tiring to the point of probably not liking it anymore. But I digress. Back to the mango. She also made mango shakes. She cut a mango up in the blender, milk, sugar, a little bit of sugar, and some ice cubes, and blenderized that, and so good. It was so good. It wasn't like a real creamy milkshake, but it was good because I like the fruit, and that made it kind of smooth. She would also pour this into like little old plastic butter containers that she kept, and would put them in the freezer, and that was so good coming in out of the heat and getting your spoon and trying to dig it out of there, because it's like the water content of it made it more icy than like smooth and creamy. So it was just fun. It took a while to eat. I remember that. This brings it back to me. Any mangoes do. So I might try that with this. It might give it a different flavor profile because there's water, sugar, ascorbic acid, natural tropical flavor. There's other stuff in this, let's face it. So I have to really think about getting to those pineapple bits too. Oh my goodness. Things are just moving all over the place. Then I picked these up and I wanted to give them a try, and luckily there's only 3 of them, so portion control. They're individually wrapped. They are the sugar-free Russell Stover's mint patties. Very nice. Made with stevia extract and other sweeteners. What other things? Made in America. Doesn't really say North America, does it? Yeah, so I like Russell Stovers usually. Some people don't. And serving size is 3 pieces for 170 calories. So all 3 of them in here is 1 serving. So I wanted to give those a try. The mint just kind of sang to me as I walked by, and I'm sorry if that was loud. Another thing I saw that I haven't had in a while, and it's, you know, common, whatever, your manwich. And I have not had this in a while, and I thought that'd be kind of good to make sloppy joes. I haven't had it, and I'll see if it's as good as it had been when I did use it. It just says add meat, fry up the meat, pour this on, you got yourself a sloppy joe. And you put it on like a little hamburger bun, you know, those little round bread things. Yeah, those. So, and I actually like those sesame buns that they show right there. That looks good. And it's breakfast. It's kind of too early to think about manwich, but there's that. And yeah, oh my goodness, my face is kind of red because I exfoliated it this morning. I get periods of time when I get dry through the T-zone, and you can see it's kind of red because maybe over exfoliated it, but let's be real. My face is red. I have no makeup on this morning. So that's where we are. And then I found these, the wonderful sea salt and vinegar pistachios. And I know they're wonderful because it says it right there. They gotta be wonderful, right? So these are already shelled pistachios, and I thought, let's see, 130 calories for the bag. It's a serving size as a bag. And I don't know if that's a good deal or not, but pistachios that aren't shelled already are a larger bulk, and if you paid that much for a little larger thing of the shelled, I think that would be a good deal. So I'm gonna give this a try. Plant protein, yeah, okay, pistachios. They also had, gotta be used by September this year too. Okay, they also had, in addition to the sea salt and vinegar, oh, okay, they had honey roasted, which I had never had pistachios honey roasted. That sounded good, but I wanted to try to stay away from the sugar content. I don't know, just me. I go through these periods, whatever. But they had another one that was kind of spicy, and I forget the name of it. I don't know if it was chili something, or... But I didn't want to go spicy. I didn't want to go with the sugary. So I went with the salt and vinegar because that actually sounded interesting. Hot Cheetos. Yeah, get your Cheetos. Hot Cheetos here. I bought the 2 little bags. Probably not very economical, but a little 2-ounce bag, I believe it is. Yes, 2-ounce bag of Hot Cheetos. Every now and then I get a craving for Hot Cheetos, and if I have a bag, I will rip through the bag completely. One sitting, not good for me. So if I rip through one of these bags, I'll think twice about getting up and getting the other one, and I probably won't. So I have to try to slow down things and portion them out a little better, because I'm a big girl. Yeah, you don't see all of it, but I'm a big girl. What was I going to say? Oh, this is actually 2 servings, so it's better to eat 2 servings than like 7 in a bag. So I bought those to have those on hand, and I know my husband won't eat them because he does not like flaming hot Cheetos. So those are mine, all mine. And then, you know, along the food item things, I got these Molly's Market turkey, deli stick turkeys. 100% natural, made in USA, no nitrates, soy-free. Okay, they're for dogs, I know. But they looked really good. And $1.25 might not be cost effective, but if you break that down, unless you have a big dog that you give the whole thing to, you can break that down. I think these, if I'm not mistaken, are... Gosh, I saw it on here somewhere. 58 calories per treat. And I guess this is 1 treat. So it's 58 calories. I don't know, if you have a big dog, that might be not as bad. If you have a little dog, you probably wouldn't want to give them the whole thing. Because what I give my dog are little Charlie Bears, and they are 3 calories a treat. So I try to stick to that, or giving him nuggets of his food. So, but the other half does other things. So I try to control it. So, well, anyway, big dog could probably use the whole thing. A small dog, you can break it in parts and give them little bits at a time. So, there. I thought they were good. I've seen these there before. They also had them in beef. But I decided turkey because the beef was a little bit more calorie content. Higher calorie content, whatever. All right, then I saw this hauled by another YouTuber. It's the True North. This is cucumber lime. And it is a 4-pack, which I think is probably a good deal for $1.25. The other gal that was hauling it, her cashier was trying to ring it up 4 different times for each can in there, and she was like, no. And they got the manager involved, and she finally got it, the 4-pack for the $1.25, which is how it's supposed to be sold. So don't let them tell you otherwise if you do find this. But this is True North Pure Energy Seltzer, plant-based, non-GMO, gluten-free, no artificial flavors, colors, sugar, or sweetener, and 0 calories too. So it is just a seltzer water, flavored seltzer water, but it does contain, where did I see it? Oh, on the bottom. Yeah. No calories, nothing in it. Vitamin A, 25%. Vitamin C, says it has a little bit of vitamin to it. Zinc. Ingredients, carbonated water, organic caffeine from green coffee beans. Organic green tea extract. And then some other things in vitamin A and vitamin B. So it is kind of like an energy. Yeah, it does say that right on the box too. Pure energy seltzer, doesn't it? Yeah. So I thought cucumber lime. The other one was grapefruit something. It sounded kind of weird combination. Was it grapefruit lemon? I don't remember, but I chose the cucumber lime because that sounded smooth with a little bit of lime bite. So where do we go? Let's go to some random pile over here. I hadn't tried these before. I don't know if anybody has. I have seen them at Dollar Tree for a while. If anybody's seen them, let me know how they work. But I'm going to try them. They are the drain cleaner and freshener tabs. You put a tab down there. You put a cup of warm water or hot water, warm water down there, and you let it sit for 30 minutes, and then you flush with water afterwards. And it's supposed to help with smells. It says use 1 tablet each time, 2 times a week. And this cleaner does not remove clogs, which is a good thing to put on there because sometimes, you know, people think they are. So it's not. And it's interesting that the direction label, oh, I don't know if you can see it. You can see like right there where the label, it's a label over it, and I can see writing through it. So I wonder what the directions were before. And I'm tempted to peel them off and see. But you know, I'd probably rip that and then I wouldn't know how to use them. So there's 6 of them in there. And I thought for $1.25 I'll check to just cut down on any odor, I guess, and clean it and freshen it. I don't know how much it cleans. Wait a minute, it does say clean drain. I can read that. Cleans, drain, prevents buildup, removes odor. So we'll see, but it doesn't work on clogs. That's probably why they had to say that. And then another thing I saw, and I don't remember seeing this before, and I thought I'd try it. It's the Brillo dish spray, and I believe this probably works much along the lines of the Dawn Power Wash. So, which I like pretty well. I just do not spray it on my non-stick pans, because I did use it once on a non-stick pan, and that surface just was not non-stick after it. So I don't know. I think there's an alcohol content in them. I can't really read what the ingredients are. Oh, this is made in Turkey. Gobble, gobble. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. It's early still. Give me a break. So I'm desperately trying not to get glare from those windows over there. I got a wall of windows and I opened up some of the blinds so I get more light that way. But I can see where it's reflecting. I apologize. But it's bound to happen. Unless I don't wear my glasses, and you don't want to see that. Got the red nose, and I wouldn't be able to see that. Clean rinse spray. So this works as the same, pretty much the same as the power wash. There we go. Turn this trigger to on. Spray product directly on dishes, pots, pans, or utensils. For lightly soiled, spray, rinse with water. For tougher stains, you spray it, let it sit for 2 minutes, then wipe and rinse with water. So it does work the same, and I would not spray these on, let's see, my non-stick pans. I believe my black-handled, because my son even says, don't put the black-handled knives in the dishwasher, because they come out kind of white-looking. So my son knew this. I don't know why, but I don't like to, I probably wouldn't put this on those either. But basically, my utensils I eat with, some of my casserole, my Pampered Chef crockery stoneware that you're not supposed to put stuff on. I wouldn't put this on it either. Sometimes it gets hit with a little soap. You're not supposed to, but if there's a good coating and stuff and just a little bit of a wash, kind of soap gets into it, because I wash the outside of it because mine is glazed on the outside. But anyway, I'm going to try this, This looks smaller. It's a 10 fluid ounce. I do not know how much is in the power wash, whether that's a good deal, but I thought I'd try that. It'd make a smaller thing sitting there next to the sink, not as big. And I could probably make like a little apron kind of thing, tie around it to make it look cute. You know how they used to do that with dish detergent bottles? And yes, I did brush my hair today, but it doesn't look like it. And then we'll move on to some couple personal care item type things here. First, I'm going to try these sheer transparent dressings. Maybe later today. I couldn't find, I think they had Curad, but the big bandages were plastic, and I want something that's breathable for what I'm putting it on. But this is kind of a plastic thing too, and I don't know if it's big enough, but I do know that, I don't know if you can see the shape through there. I think the pad is big enough. I don't know if the sides are big enough, like a Band-Aid would be. So, and I'm not sure what kind of plastic this is in there. I'm going to take it out and look. So, I'm not going to do that right now. What the heck? There's 6 of them in the box. I'm just going to peel back the corner to see what the edge looks like. It kind of does look like the tape that they put on the IVs. I wonder if it's breathable plastic. Yeah, it does kind of, I don't think you can see it, but it does kind of look like it has little holes in it, so maybe it does breathe a little bit better than the other things. I don't know. So it does look kind of smaller than what I want, but we're gonna give it a try for $1.25. So there is that. And another thing, I found some facial sponges. So my current exfoliator is, I gotta be careful on it because I get red. But it did work, and I thought maybe these would be a little bit, the other one's like a cloth with like an edge around it. Nice. On the back side, I think there's terry cloth on it. So I thought I would try these. One has charcoal, the other one's just regular, and maybe these will be softer on my skin. I don't know, maybe not make it so red, maybe gently, it's gonna exfoliate, it's gonna make you red. This one seems a little bit softer. This one feels like a dish scrubber. So that is pretty much, they're probably the same as the other ones. But for $1.25, a little bit cheaper than the other ones, but they probably won't last as long because the other one's more better quality. There you go. Because it's got the terry cloth back, it's got the edging around it, yada yada. And another product here I've got, we're coming down, is a nail polish applicator. Now I thought, applicator, how do you put nail polish on with that? Then I realized you put this over the top of your nail polish, pending it's not like a real wide one, but it does make it look so you can do that wide. And I can't squeeze through here, but I think it's kind of like a silicone because it does squish. What's keeping me from squishing it is the plastic on the outside, but inside it does feel real. It seems like it might be soft, but I thought that would be so cool. You put it over your nail polish thing and you have this big thing to hold on to, and it won't slip out of your hands and stuff, and especially for me with these hands, would work nice with the things that I use, that I paint on. These are actually Color Street nails that I put on, which stay on better because nail polish doesn't stay on me. Within a day, it starts chipping. This stuff will stay on forever. But I do put top coats over it sometimes and nail strengthener, so this might work for that. And I just thought that was cool. And for arthritic hands, what a good product. And I don't remember seeing this there before yesterday when I got these things. Okay. We're going to go into this side of the table. What you've all been waiting for. Or not. So, I went down the fall and Halloween decoration rabbit hole. I wasn't going to because I don't really need a lot of decorations because I got a lot of shit already. Okay, sorry. Oops. Got a lot of stuff already. Crap. And then this, I just thought was so cute. I think I saw this one first. And then I started getting Oh no, I know what I saw first, but then I saw this one. I'm like, oh, I don't need more. But this was so cute with the bow, the little beads. Nice little touch. This little thing is like a raised piece on it. The rest is flat, painted on. Fresh apple cider. It looks like a little jug. It's cute. Not too big, but maybe 6 or 7 inches tall. And they also had another one, just maybe slightly different shape, but it said pumpkin punch, I think, on it. And in the middle, of course, was a pumpkin. And I just thought this was so adorable. Just different. And it's not solid wood. It's like the MDF, I believe they call that, but it's a thick piece. And it does, yeah, it does set up. So, and I just thought that was cool because it doesn't look like it's like the paint imperfections that are on there and stuff. It doesn't look too cheesy. Let's put it that way. So that is something I got, and I'm putting him in my bucket over here. Now along that line, I found this adorable thing. It's got this little beads on it. It's got the little stem. It says thankful, and that is felt. So, and you could probably change that out, put something different on it because it just stick into it. So you could probably peel it off and put something else. Or if you have another saying that you want to put over it, you can just stick it over it and put some piece on the back so you don't see the back side and make it different. There's always that thing if you don't like what it says. But this is flannel. It's a soft, squishy one. Gathered up the sides. And don't you love that cute little tag that comes on it? Yeah. Yeah, you're supposed to take that off, but or tuck it underneath it if you didn't want to, if you didn't really want to, but. And I just thought that was cool. They did have some other, it's a small one. I mean, you can see my hand. It's pretty small. But it's cute. And I would think that would go really cute with my little brown jug next to it. Maybe some leaves around it. Nice little display. So I thought that was really cute. And this also came in some other different fabric designs, colors, whatever. And I believe the one was kind of like an off-white with like blue stripes, almost like a pillow ticking kind of fabric. Another plaid thing. So they had an assortment in the box. The box was dwindling down. And I think I only saw 2 of this color. And I like this because this is the only one that seemed to have like an orangey kind of thing to it. So I think the other plaid was yellows and browns, but I like this one because it had something like a little bit like the orange, but it's muted and it's real country. I like it. So there's that. Okay, moving along here, I came across these. These are what I saw first. This one. Oh, okay. And this one. And I thought those were cool. And I like the white one. I got the orange one just, I don't know, because there was only one orange one there, I think. But they had the white, they have a green, I think. So I thought either the white and the orange. But these look like they're on different length strings. They are. These look like just 2 wire pieces. Like this one comes down and around and hooks up to itself, and then the other one comes around and hooks up to the middle piece there, and then the thing is stuck on. So if you were clever and you had wire and beads, you could make something like this. So this, if you don't want it for this, and you can make it bigger, if you don't buy this to use this one, if just used to use it for the pattern of how to do it, and the cute little bow on the front, and then tie string to it. Seems pretty easy to make. And this one's a little misshapen, but I think I can, you know what? I'm not going to try to bend it. Pumpkins are not symmetrical. So there's that one. And I do like the orange one. And I thought, you know, just for a little accent, the orange would be nice. Oh my gosh, if I can get a handle on it. Against my white back here. A little bit of orange when it comes up. So those are my little beaded pumpkins. And they'd be cute on like a big wreath. You put that on it. That would be cool. And then along the same lines as the beaded pumpkins, I found these 2 little adorable things. And they did have other ones. These are just little rings, bead rings. This one has natural with the orange alternating, and this one says, what does that say, blessed? Forgot what it said. And this one's just the leaf. And yes, this one looks like it's losing a thing, but when I checked out, it was in the cart and I grabbed it. Good thing I saw it and I grabbed it and I threw it in the bag. So I can just glue that back on. And that's like a little different bow. And this one is a jute bow. And these would make good for if you're going to give a package tie on, or just an ornament around somewhere, or a gift basket that you wrap in cellophane. And then at the top you put a bow, and then you can put this from it. So these are, and they're cute, and they give you an idea of what you can make on your own. And I love the middle, the leaves and the pumpkins, because they are felt. They did have a, I think it was a natural one with like an acorn in the middle, and another natural one. I think those were both natural beads, all natural beads. I don't remember. I'm trying to think. You could see the steam coming out of my ears, couldn't you? Or smoke, whatever. But the acorn, and they also had another, I think it was a leaf. Yeah, it was a leaf. That was like a black and white buffalo check in the middle of it. So, and who's with me on having that buffalo check kind of getting worn out? Kind of seems like it's coming to its end. I don't know. Is it, or is I just getting tired of seeing it? And I know my, my little cover here, yeah, is black and white check. But that's black and white back there, and I might make a different one. I don't know. I don't notice that thing too much down there because, oh, sorry. I don't notice that because I see it every day, so I can become kind of blind to it. But, yeah. My little things, and let me not, you know, I'm going to put this back here so I don't lose that. Right there. Okay. And then coming down the stretch here, I don't usually buy the wax scents from Dollar Tree. They had another one. I picked it up and, okay. And then I picked this one up, kind of smelled it and was like, ooh, wait a minute. And I opened it up. This one is French toast and pumpkin butter and toasted marshmallow fluff. So this one is the pumpkin, French toast and pumpkin butter, and this one's a toasted marshmallow fluff. And when I opened it up and put my nose to it, it just brings back memories of New England in the fall. It just, yes, because I lived there for a short period of time. And yeah. So who's ever used these in their like Scentsy warmers and stuff? And do you feel they're dangerous or shouldn't be used in a Scentsy warmer? I don't see why not, unless there's like unclean things in there that might make it snap, or because you know how you put water in a hot pan of oil and it. So if it would do that, I don't see how it would do that, but or make it catch on fire. Controversy. Let me know, or let's chat about this. Do ya or don't ya? Or don't ya? I don't know how long they last, but even if it's just for the day that that one scent is in there. Love that. It's just, I don't know why. Okay. I have not seen this before. It is a Halloween tree. And it's like their little Christmas and their little springtime tree that they had out. The little iridescent kind of thing for spring. Let's see. I think this is, yep, it is black and orange. And it's probably thin. I probably should have gotten 2 of these. Lord knows I need this one, but, or I don't need this one. But they're thin, and it'd probably be kind of cool if I would have gotten 2, and yeah, kind of put the trunks of them together and then floof it out so it looks a little bit fuller. But the way this is, and if you put enough stuff in between those branches rather, you can make this look full. I mean, if you string ribbon through there, it kind of fills in all the holes. And you basically just use this for the shape of a tree, to show your ornaments. You don't really sit this out just to look at the tree, because if you did that, this would be a little cheesy. But for $1, that was cool. And then I got some ornaments to go on it. Yay! Okay. There. Those are kind of cool. They're striped. They're like, I think the top ones, yeah, these top ones, they aren't checkered. They're like a swirly stripe to them. The straight stripe, the glitter, and then they repeat themselves. And they come with the little strings in there to put on it. Personally, if I'm going to put it on that tree, I'm going to stick a little wire through there and just hook it on the thing so it doesn't fall off and dangle too much. And it holds it tighter to where you want to put it. So, yeah, you get 16 in each, so I have 32 of these. And they also did come in a purple, a shiny purple, which was pretty, but I didn't get that. And maybe I could have, because I found this. It is a tree ring or skirt type of thing, but I think they call them tree rings. Don't quote me on that. So, hocus pocus, come on. Wouldn't this be cool? You put the tree in it and you put the colors on it and then you make little decorations or find little decorations about hocus pocus and you put on it. So I thought that was cool. This was like, they only had like 2 or 3 of these and they had a bunch of black galvanized and orange ones, and this one was like in the middle. I was like, what does that one say? The other ones were like trick or treat, happy Halloween. I forget what the other one said. And then this one said hocus pocus. Yeah, I think 2 of them said happy Halloween. One said trick or treat and this one said hocus pocus or something like that. But I just thought that was so cool. And if you didn't like it, you could always turn it around and take the label off. Oh, tree collar is what they call it. Okay. So, and it is metal. So, I didn't need the tree, but I saw this, so then I needed the tree because I like that movie. Second one, if you've seen them, did you like the second one? Did you enjoy it as much as the first one? It was okay, but it kind of was the same story. It was just like a remake, basically, of it. And I thought it was cute, but my favorite is the first one. So, we're winding down now. Okay. So, I did get, let me see, 2 tubes of toothpaste. They were Crest or Colgate cavity protection, and they were like 25% extra or more. So I bought them because there were 5 ounces instead of 4 ounces, and I thought they were pretty decent sized tubes, it seemed like. So, not the big tubes, but somewhere in the middle. I thought for $1.25 or, you know, $2.50 for 2 tubes seemed about right for 10 ounces. So I bought those, and I had already put those away. And I also bought some masks, some little plastic ones that go over your foot, and they were by Be Pure. And I put those away already, so I didn't grab those to, I don't know why. I put those 2 things away before I filmed. I don't know. I don't know what's in my mind. Anyway, I found this, and I took the wrapper off and threw it away, but it came like in a little plastic card type thing, and it is, I don't know what that says, ETD listed, instead of, what do they used to be, UL or whatever. It's ETD listed in the little, let's see, can you see that? You can't see that. It's printed right on the back of it, and I can't see the letters. I don't think you can see the letters, but it's a 3 outlet, 1 foot long power bank or power strip. There we go. And you got your warnings on it, and it is a grounded thing, and it did, I remember it said to plug it in to a 3-pronged outlet. You plug it all the way in. And I'm not sure if it told you, you know, when you plug it in, don't put your fingers on the metal. Just thought I'd tell you that. Precaution. Okay. And then, I found this. It is a sketchbook. And I don't think I've seen this before, but it's a smaller one, and it's nice if you're like, if you're kind of an artist and every once in a while you just grab it, you carry it with you and you grab it and you have, you know, wait time somewhere and you just get out and do some sketching. Inside the first page, it gives you ideas. So you can kind of have a guidebook if you're just a regular little doodler, not an artist, and you need some ideas of what to draw. And oh my gosh, this is my trouble. I can't use those fingers too well. But anyway, there we go. I got the papers apart. This is like a thinner paper, and it feels like it would take whatever medium you want. I don't know what kind of, you know, if it's quality sketch paper, but if it's just for like carrying with you and putting your thoughts down in, you know, picture. And it does not tell me how many sheets there is, but it pretty much looks like one of those spiral bound notebooks, normal ones that you take to school. It's about that wide, that thick. Yeah, it's about that thick. I mean, that thick. Yeah, it's that thick. So I don't know how many pages that thick is. But yeah, and I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. I just got it because I thought it was kind of cool to have. And to show you that they had it. And they had other covers on this too, but I kind of like this one. It's just plain. The other one had a little bit more color to it, I guess, if you like that. And then I bought a card, which is really pretty. And I like the, if you can see, I don't know if you can see that. It is kind of heathered almost looks like linen. You probably get a little bit of that. So, but I like that on the envelope. And the card itself, it is a Heartline by Hallmark. And they just have some pretty cards there. And this was from the two for $1 section. So for 50 cents, if you want a little card, yeah, this card is made with paper from well-managed forests. Good, if it's true. But it's just as a blank one. It's got the gold kind of foil, and these little cutouts, they're a little different shade of purple than this, which I thought was kind of cool. Just a hint off, but so it's got that gold on it, and it is blank inside, so it's nice to, if you want to give a little card of encouragement, write a note, have a pretty card. I just love the purple and the gold on this for some reason. And I'm talking too much about cards here. It's a card. So, and then I found they are coming out with their 2024 calendars, planners, and such. And I don't think my store had many, but I found a couple things, and I thought this was cool. It's a 2024 monthly planner, and first of all, the cover, I love the colors in it, and even though it doesn't have red, it still gives me Mary Englebright vibes, almost. I don't think it's her because it doesn't say it on here anywhere, because I would believe they would have credited her artwork. So this is it. And what I was noticing in this, they have, first of all, inside, excuse me, it's kind of hard to see, but they have like little contact information, your personal information, emergency contacts, and relatives to call, and also insurance information and allergies. Allergies is good if somebody finds it and opens this, and yeah, if you have this with you. And then they give you 2024, 25, 12-month calendar, dates to remember, special days, and then they have each month is like a month at a glance kind of thing, a little section for notes, and they're big enough to write in there, and they give you the holidays. So, and at the back they give you some more information too. So this isn't a really thick book, but it's kind of holds a lot of stuff. Come on, where are you in the back? Okay. Holidays and dates, and they give you all the holidays and the dates, and that, yes, is kind of hard to read because it's small. And then postal abbreviations. Whoops, so they give you the states, and they also give you the like armed forces abbreviations too. Just got information here. Conversion table, common abbreviations of regular words. And then I think the last couple pages are just, contacts. If you have more, if you want to put people's name and numbers down. If you want to get them out of your phone and on something paper that won't get lost in wherever it gets lost in and when you lose your stuff. And then now this, I don't know if I'd use that. It's a password log. I don't know if I'd put that in something that I carry with me. I think I'd keep these in a book locked up somewhere. Ooh, I'm sorry. Saw a hummingbird out there. And then the last couple pages, I believe, are for notes. So if you have anything you want to keep, you know, down, there's notes. Jot down. So that's almost... I'm sorry, I dropped something. Knocked it right off the table. Okay. So, last thing I got is some Bic Clicks. Bic Click stick pens. There's 5 of them in there. Smooth writing. It is a medium black. And this has the PrevaGuard retractable ball pen. Contains an antimicrobial agent incorporated into the plastic that protects the pen itself by suppressing growth of bacteria, algae, fungus, and mildew. And it's a break-resistant pocket clip. These are pretty good pens. And I just don't think I've seen that before. I don't know if I've seen these at Dollar Tree before too, but it's a simple black and white pen. And I thought they're kind of cool, except nowadays I like to use maybe a little bit thicker pen, but these are good. If I can get a grip on it. Get a grip, woman. Get a grip. Okay, I got a grip. So those are Bic Clicks, I used to call them, to write on everything else that I just showed you. And be safe doing it, holding it. So that is my haul for you today. I'll try to get this out as soon as I can. I'm going to be playing around with a new camera. I had filmed this yesterday with my new camera, but I didn't have autofocus on, and there was something else I didn't have on, sharpness, and it wasn't real sharp. So, but I'm going to play around with it, and maybe I can come out with some other things for you. So that's my haul. Remember, if you like this, subscribe. If you aren't already, subscribe. It helps me out. And until next time, until I see you, which I'm eager to do, bye. Okay, I'll stop it. Good gravy.